So with the card key in hand, we're heading back to the radio tower for a Rocket Executive Gauntlet. I'm going to be facing Lance, Athena, and Apollo in quick succession. Not all at the same time like the Kimono Girls in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I'm going to be facing them all if I want to rescue this radio tower. And personally, well, I'm debating whether I should put Lance among the tags for this video because, well, if someone types in Pokemon Crystal Lance, I doubt it's this Lance that he wants to see. Tell you what, I am not going to add a tag for Lance this time, but when his English name is revealed, if I can remember it, I'm going to come back here and add a tag that corresponds to his English name, whatever it may be. And speaking of Lance, he was in Heart Gold and Soul Silver the boss that you fight in the Slowpoke Well, but in Gold Silver Crystal, it's only grunts in the Slowpoke Well. They added the executive at the end for, well, I don't know why, but they just did. So there we go. But to his credit, he has the highest leveled Pokemon in all of Team Rocket in the game at level 36, and it's a Golbat. Now, to be fair, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, he added something else to his team. I don't really remember what, but his levels were lowered a bit and Apollo's were boosted. So, is this Lance? I think it is, because it was, there were no male grunts on the 4th floor, were there? Where I guess we're gonna see. Yep, it's Lance, so he only has his level 36 Golbat, so I guess One Ice Punch is going to do him in. I would be less confident if I were facing a Crobat, but, well, as someone put it way back then on a forum that I used to go to, Crobat owns you, Golbat gets owned by you, and that sums up the situation pretty well. The fortress came down. Bye-bye, Lance. 1 down, 2 more to go. And I don't think this lady over there is Athena, because both Athena and Apollo are supposed to be on the 5th floor. So we're in Studio 2, and if I remember, that woman over there would be Mary. Now, I would just love to keep her in captivity for making me listen to that god-awful show of hers. Well, not that I listen to it, but I'm still entitled to complaining about it, damn it! Especially since apparently we're forced to listen to it if we want to find out where swarms are in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So I guess I'm going to make the best of her show being completely useless while I still can. You know what's one fun thing of doing these LPs is interacting with the viewers, especially those that have more than one brain cell, of course. We had a pretty interesting discussion going as to how Silver managed to get his hands on an evolved Alakazam and Gengar, considering that you have to trade for those guys. Well, how could anyone ever want to trade with such a guy? I mean, he even stole a Sneasel and his Totodile as well. He stole 2 Pokemon! He's not gonna be very inclined on being honest with you if he stole from Professor Elm and that guy in Cyanwood. Now someone pointed out that maybe he offered something like a legendary... No, not Stun Spore! Dang it! Well, at least it has Quick Attack. I haven't upgraded it to return yet, so here's one little perk of Quick Attack. Paralyzes? What paralyzes? Well, there's the chance of full paralyzes, but at least it doesn't show quite as much with Quick Attack. But, yeah, what was I saying already? Yeah, someone said that he might have offered a legendary as collateral, but if he had a legendary, then why didn't he use it to trounce me? I mean, he still had that empty spot on his team, and even if he didn't have one, it wouldn't have been too much work to ditch his Sneasel, for example, for said legendary. But, yeah, I don't get how he could have evolved his Kadabra and Haunter, but we'll just run with it. What's more funny is that in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, his Sneasel and Magneton stay unevolved all the way through. Even at the final battle in Indigo Plateau, they're still unevolved. You can check his rosters out for yourself in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They're still unevolved all the way through the game. So here we've got Athena, who clearly wants revenge for what happened in Mahogany. Well, it's not gonna happen today, sweetie. Now her levels are a bit higher than last time, but it's nothing that I can't manage. And Arbok, what level? 32. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with Thunder. I'm not convinced I can knock it out with one Ice Punch, and thankfully Thunder connected, so I'm going to avoid myself a lot of should have gone with Ice Punch, stupid. Okay, who's next now? Murkrow? Well, I'm going to switch to someone else because my Ice Punch PP is running a little low at the moment. So I'm going to send out Lapras to Ice Beam the bugger instead. And it's level 32 now, not that it matters. It's still unevolved, and its evolution didn't even exist back then. Even though Honchkrow is one, I think it's one of the coolest looking Pokemon in the game. It's a freaking Mafia Pimpcrow! How can you go wrong with a Mafia Pimpcrow? Anyway, I'm keeping Lapras out for Vileplume. I can take care of it with Ice Beam as well, and a stabbed one on top of that. Die! 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 Well, I don't think it's going to survive this. Nope. So, Athena's down. 2 down, 1 more to go, and it's the toughest of them all, the leader of Team Rocket. Well, the interim leader in place of Giovanni, Apollo! But when I'm done with him, it's going to be Apollo 13 all over again, as Team Rocket will be sent crashing down into the ground. Okay, so let's switch to Lapras as the lead, because if I remember, he's got a Houndour on his team and a Houndoom as well. I don't remember what his third Pokemon is. I haven't really paid attention, but I know that he has both a Houndour and a Houndoom. Yeah, big comeback there. I've already made it to you and didn't take much time. Back from his solo training in the Tojo Falls, by the way. Now we know where it is. Okay, blah 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 blah. Can we get on with the fight already? Okay, so first up is going to be Houndour. I'm surprised that his team isn't all fully evolved Pokemon. He's the leader of Team Rocket after all. But I guess he has a Houndoom at least to go along with that, so I'm gonna let that one pass. So Lapras used Surf, and this should do just fine. It's just an unevolved Houndour after all. Here we go. Dead! Okay, who's next? Is it Houndoom or that mystery Pokemon? Coughing? Coughing? You mean to tell me that the leader of Team Rocket has 2 unevolved Pokemon on his roster of 3? And it's not like it's a battle early in the game either. It's the final battle against Team Rocket, and he's only got 1 evolved Pokemon! What the fuck? All I gotta say is, thank fucking God that he's got higher levels in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, else he would have been even more of a laughing stock. Level 35 Houndoom, Surf. I don't think it's gonna survive this one either. Let's check the HP bar go down, down, down. Yep! 1-hit KO on Houndoom. Well, that was unbelievably easy. For the leader of Team Rocket, he folded in 3 hits. But I guess complaining about it doesn't change anything. But I think people like it when I start yelling and screaming. I always get a lot of lols and that kind of stuff when I start complaining about the smallest details. And here we go. It's a very familiar speech. I will disband Team Rocket here today. Farewell. La la la. And here comes the president of the radio station to give me the great prize that is the Clear Bell. Yep, I'll be able to capture Suicune after this, which incidentally, it's my next destination, Suicune. Note that in gold you get the Rainbow Wing, and in silver, well, the Silver Wing to capture Hu and Lugia respectively. But now I'm gonna have to wait until the Elite Four to capture both of them. Lugia's gonna come a lot later because I actually need to go to Kanto to get the Silver Wing. And I hope he shuts up soon, else I'm going to cut him off and we're gonna see the remainder of his speech in the next video. Is that it? Nope, doesn't look like it. So we're gonna see the rest next time.